Yeah, guys and girls, welcome back to my YouTube channel, the Anthony Kenneth Bishop channel. And today on my gaming news, just want to do some gaming talk and stuff. So I've just received the new update, which is for the Xbox One. If you guys and girls are not in the preview program, you probably won't get it unless you're in the preview program. But the new update consists of a better UI, a new dashboard basically. I don't know why it just seems more responsive, it seems more better. Even though what they've done now with the dashboard is normally it was on the left hand side, the dashboard. But to get to the dashboard now, to the main bit where you got all the friends list and the settings and all that, you have to press on the Xbox button, which is this here, to bring up the menu. Now, I received that yesterday. They're calling it the Delta Omega Rings preview program update. And Xbox One full update rolling out to Delta and Omega insiders. So basically, I received that yesterday, so I must be one of these Delta Omega insiders for it, but I find it's pretty good. I like it. They've also just added it so you can actually use a normal webcam, guys and girls. You can use a standard webcam, which is absolutely epic on Microsoft's side. You've got, at the moment, you've got, I would say, a slight advantage with the keyboard and mouse. You can actually use the keyboard and mouse on the Xbox One only to some games like Minecraft, the one at the moment. I haven't tried it on any other games yet, but I've tried it on the new Minecraft Windows 10 version, which is technically the Pocket Edition of Minecraft, which has basically gone over to the Xbox One, so you can just like play it on there. You can delete the other one. If you've got the standard Minecraft version, the Xbox One edition, you can actually delete that one and you can install the new one. It gives you an update and says, do you want to update the Minecraft? And then they actually give you the program over to the other side. They make you go to the store to update it through the store, and then you can delete the previous Xbox One edition. I find, to be honest, the Xbox One edition was great, but now the Windows 10 edition version of Minecraft just come in a lot better. You can change the anti-aliasing on it, the anti-strawberry filtering. You can change the chunks on it as well. So that's pretty cool. I can't wait until the shaders come out for it soon. Apparently they've got like sort of the 4K shaders. I don't know if it will be any different on the Xbox One S. I know it's going to be an impact on the Xbox X, which will be 4K 60 frames per second for that game, apparently, even though it's just blocks and stuff. So in a way, it could, theoretically, it could run on the Xbox One S in 4K. Hopefully, guys and girls. Right, Brad Rossetti, head of the preview program at Xbox, has announced that the Xbox One full update preview is rolling out to insiders in Delta Omega rings. Previously, only those in the alpha and beta rings had access to this preview build. A ton of the new features are arriving with this preview, including Microsoft's Fluent design system on the Xbox dashboard. Players can customize their home page by pinning whatever they want to it to create blocks of content that can be moved around the home page. Will also be tailored just for you, as posts will be suggested depending on what you pin. For example, pinning a certain game may provide a shortcut to the game hub for the title or activity feed. Well, the games I've been playing at the moment, which I need to get a bigger hard drive because I'm running out of hard drive space. I've only got probably, I would say, 20 gigs left on it. because this takes up almost 100 gigs. Almost. I think it was like 88 gigs or 86 gigs. I do like this. I think this is fantastic. If you guys haven't played it, do play it. I do recommend it. Although they have got like sort of I would say microtransactions, which are fucking terrible. And the actual assist thing on it, where basically if you take off the ABS, does no longer give you like extra points if you're playing on hard professional mode, where you're actually having a more points in a way. In a way it does and it doesn't. I've been playing this morning, and because I've turned off all the aids and assists off this game, I find it's giving you apparently it said 185% extra credits. That's because I'm playing with the ABS off, which is like I think the auto or anti-brake system I've got off there, and also I've got the steering turned off so I can manually turn the assist on it, and it's just fantastic. It was hard to get used to, but the braking system on it, when I brake, it locks. It's like an anti-locking system, so it locks the wheels in, the front wheels in. So when you brake and you're just about to get to the corner, you can't turn because it locks the front brakes up. So what I've done that to do is take off the accelerator, and then slowly just ease myself around the corner, but don't accelerate at all when I go around the corners. And like as you go right round, just as you're just getting around the corner, slowly accelerate real fast, and then just smash the fucking accelerator down. I'll tell you what, fantastic game. I'm just uploading a video right now on my YouTube, guys and girls, of my fantastic experience with the Microsoft or Xbox mixer. What they've done at the moment, they've done it so you can live stream in 1080p, but here's a little snag, guys and girls. It's only 30 frames per second. They need to add 60 frames per second to it. Although it'd be, I think the reason why they're doing it at 30 frames per second, they should allow you to choose between 60 and 30 frames per second, or 24 frames per second. Because when you're live streaming, okay, some people don't have a high bandwidth to actually stream, so they're going to get a bit choppy on the actual thing. But people who've got like say 80 to 100 meg download speed should be able to allow 60 frames per second. I hope Microsoft implement that, even though it's Xbox One S. I'm uploading Forza Motorsports 7 ABS off and all aiding and assist off, and near the end I actually did pretty well. I crashed quite a few times and I had to use a couple of turning ones, but I managed to win a race with all the assists, all the aids off, and I'll tell you what, I'm becoming a better driver of it. I only started using it yesterday with all the assists off on there. This is the second video of my Forza Motorsports racing experience on there. Now, to make it more interesting, I would love, right, now this is, I hope, right, Microsoft have got the webcam, oh, I'm bloody dribbling all over the place. So Xbox have got it now, so you can use your webcam. You can use any webcam off the shelf, apparently. That's what I've heard. So it says here, alpha access to the preview build. A ton of new features are arriving with this preview, including Microsoft's Fluent Design System on the Xbox dashboard. Players can customize their homepage by pinning whatever they want to it to create blocks of content that can be moved around. The homepage will also be tailored just for you, as a post will be suggested depending on what, for example, pinning certain things. So we've got that bit. Other notable additions mark the return of avatars on the home and new light thing for your system. Some known issues that the team is still working on include problems with tournaments and Netflix when the console language is set. I hope they actually fix it for the Windows 10 edition. If people have got Windows 10 or Windows 10 Pro or whatever Windows 10 versions they've got, I've noticed when you go, my friend keeps sending me invites to his Xbox party, and I can't for some reason access the Microsoft Windows due to, I think it was like what's it called? It said something like I couldn't access it at all. I couldn't get into his party through my PC Windows 10 through the Microsoft app or Xbox app through the Windows 10. And when I went in to the party and it said join the party, it says I couldn't access or couldn't connect to his, so I couldn't talk to him and stuff. So it's kind of weird. I don't know, I think it might be their end, or it could be just my connection with the ports. It could be just the ports on the back of the hub, and I might need to get a better hub. I'm using BT 3.0 at the moment hub, so I might get like sort of a better one at some point. Right. Also, some known issues that the team's still working on include problems with tournaments and Netflix when console language is set to Hebrew or Arabic. Fixes should be available soon. If the update is available to you, launch the guide and go to all settings system updates to manually begin the update. There is no word when the full updates will arrive for all users, but seeing it's all been rolling out to more and more people lately through Insider's program, we should expect it soon. Right, seeming the Xbox One, right, can now stream in 1080p. Would it be, and the thing is, it's not even using the software, it's not even using the decoder, there's no decoder in there, it's just using software. Now, if the Xbox One is using just software, how about if we could use it, basically the software, to do 4K in there as well, like so we can live stream in 4K. Now, I know the Xbox One X, apparently I heard somewhere along the lines that you'll be able to live stream in that eventually, soon. But whether that's going to be right, or record in 4K at least. Hopefully they can record in 4K 60 frames per second for the Xbox X. If it does, it's going to be bloody fantastic, and I will invest in an Xbox One X. Not this year coming of 2017, not when it comes out, because that comes out I think the 7th of November. But I probably will wait until next Christmas, 2018, to get one. And I can save some points up, save some money up, and then see if I can get myself a deal or something on one of the Xbox One X's. But I need to see what's going to go on first, see what shit's gone. Also, where is it? The DVR. Update is now Xbox One 4, and I'll be right back in a sec, guys. Right, also, right, I'm back, guys and girls. Right, so I'm just looking at here as well for another topic, right? So we've got Microsoft with new UI. I think it's kind of smoother. My friend reckons it's apparently the same and stuff, but I think it's kind of smooth myself. That is me. But I do find, I went into the store yesterday, the Xbox Live store, just to see the apps. And it seems very slow and chunky there. Like, it seems very slow to load up the actual app to get into the games. So hopefully they can, I'm hoping there'll be an update to fast that up and speed it up. If so, good on Microsoft. Alright. Also, I've just read here, Microsoft launches Windows 10 for Creators Update, SDK. Rebrands the Windows Store as Microsoft Store. So they're not calling it the Windows Store no more. They're calling it the Microsoft Store. So they've changed it. Also, during its Windows Developer Day event today, Microsoft launched the Windows 10 for Creators Update Software Development Kit, SDK Developer Kits. Can download the new SDK now from developer Microsoft.com Windows at the same time. Microsoft has confirmed that the Windows Store has been rebranded as the Microsoft Store. So Windows Store has been rebranded as the Microsoft Store. Windows 10 is a service, meaning it was built in a very different way from its predecessors, so it can be regularly updated. Actually, I'll be right back in a sec, guys and girls. Right, sorry about that, guys and girls. Right, so Windows 10 is a service, meaning it was built in a very different way from its predecessors, so it can be regularly updated with not just fixes, but new features too. Microsoft has released many such updates, including 3 major ones: November update, Anniversary update, and Creators update. The 4th major update, Windows 10 for Creators update, is slated for release next week on October the 17th. So that is the next couple of days, actually, nearly a week to go, 2017. The company highlighted 5 areas where the SDK update shines, in particular mixed reality applications for modern workplaces, Microsoft Fluent design systems, Microsoft Graph, and Project Rome. New features for monetizing apps and games. Back in October 2016, Microsoft revealed that its PC partners would be shipping Windows 10 VR headsets. So Microsoft and their partners are going to be doing headsets, and then they're going to be doing the virtual reality headsets. Hopefully they'll be good, but they'll be also cheap. So if you guys and girls are finding it expensive at the moment with the PlayStation VR or Oculus Rift, or maybe even the other headsets, which are about 500 to 700 quid, which of them ones, those headsets, the 3 main big headsets at the moment, well, you need competition. You need something where you're going to get price on point, and you're going to get at least good deal for pounds and all that. So basically, every pound that you spend is going to be worth it, guys and girls. So if you want to buy a headset, it says here the headsets are going to be roughly starting price point. Windows 10 VR headsets in 2017 starting at $299. Now I would say, what's that, a little over 200 quid or something? 230 quid, £250. So that's not too bad, guys and girls. 250 quid when you're spending £500 to £700, or nearly 1,000 quid on a headset, or maybe 2,000 if you're buying a PC setup for it. Now, if you've got the PC already, then all you need is the headset. Now, this is probably be the cheapest way if you want it to use it on the PC and you want to have that virtual reality sort of feel and stuff. I've got the PlayStation VR headset, and I think it's all right. It's not great, but it does give you more sort of the realism. Makes you feel like you're inside the area where you can look around. Especially the shark one nearly gave me a fucking heart attack, guys and girls. So also says the first ones are arriving on October the 17th, including from Dell. So Dell are actually doing VR headsets. And then we got Lenovo, and then we've got Acer, HP, and Samsung. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 companies who are working with Microsoft and Windows 10 just to bring some headsets out. Maybe they're going to be good, maybe they're going to be not good, but people will be buying them, and then they'll be testing them out, and they'll be doing stuff. So don't go buying them straight away, guys and girls, as soon as they come out. Just wait until other people, like other companies, are doing them, or get some to other shops and testing them out, and then putting them on computers or Windows 10. Hopefully, some of these will go over to the Xbox One X as well. So maybe could we see VR head into the Xbox One S or the Xbox One or maybe the Xbox One's latest console, the X version, because it'd be quite cool if they could actually have Xbox One VR headsets that could actually not use too much of your hard drive or too much of your CPU or the integrated chip, which is the Jaguar X. I think it was like Jaguar CPU, which is actually a cross one. Actually, it's an APU. Yeah, APU, which is an accelerated processor unit on the Xbox One. And I'll be right back in a minute, guys. Right, guys and girls, welcome back. Right, so I was just looking at this. Apparently, with the digital stores, discover opportunity on any PC digital store. That is a bold promise, given that the first headsets are only launching next week, and nobody knows how well they will fare or how many people will come to the Microsoft Store to download the mixed reality apps and games. So they're going to have like a reality apps and games that will actually implement through these VR headsets. So it'd be fantastic to see if they'll be really good and see if they'll be able to hold up to their own and stuff. As for modern applications, the 4 Creators update introduces Windows application packagings project in Visual Studio 2017 version 15.4, which lets developers utilize the app packaging without having to convert their existing installer. Just add the project and you're done. Doing so brings a few benefits. All the APIs have been added to the Windows platform are available to the app. The deployment system in Windows 10 can be used to only download the app's updated bits rather than the entire package. And Net Standard 2.0 is integrated to let developers reuse their code across devices with Visual Studios. In terms of design, Microsoft wants you to know that the Windows 10 for Creators update provides a comprehensive solution for creating apps with fluent design in a way that's simple, powerful, and flexible to your needs. Developers can expect the UX building blocks, guidelines, samples, tools, and community support if you want to make your app or game use the latest So they're going to have like, so you can make your own games if you want, like little small games, and then just upload them and all that. Microsoft's Graph Project Rome in the Fall Creators update lets developers drive user engagement across apps, devices, platforms. Device Relay allows users to continue what they're doing right now but on a different device. An activity feed allows them to pick up an activity they are doing in the past and continue it later. The Remote System APIs enables communications with users' device across Windows, Android, iOS. We got a taste of Microsoft's leveraging these functionalities last week with Edge and Microsoft Launcher. Last but not least comes monetization, with a particular focus on game developers. The expanded resources feature in the full Xbox One update gives developers access to 6 exclusive cores, 5 gigabytes of RAM, and full access to the GPU with DX12. Resource feature. So I suppose they'll make that free so you can do it on the Xbox One, guys and girls. The workload-based installer in Visual Studio 2017 optimizes. I don't know if you have to pay for the SDKs to actually build your own sort of games if you want to do it yourself and all that, but hopefully 5 gigabytes of RAM, full access to the GPU with DX12, the workload-based installer in Visual Studio 2017 optimizes the install experience for game developers so you can get everything you need and nothing you do not. Mixer SDKs are available for the major game engines and languages, with Microsoft promising you can make something cool in less than an hour. So you could do something really cool and do it in an hour. So I suppose in a way you could do these. I don't know if they're actually charging, if they're going to be charging people, because I heard before they weren't going to charge people for using it on the Xbox One or the Windows, so you could just do it for free and then just upload it. So it gives the SDKs, unless there's going to be sort of a price point. Microsoft Store, the new Microsoft Store branding deserves some explanation. Last month, the company rolled out the change to Windows 10 testers via its Windows Insider program. Notice the new logo at the top of this post. When we asked the company about it, at the time we got a generic response. We are constantly evaluating features in Windows 10 through Windows Insider program. This is actually from VentureBeat.com, apparently, 2017 of the 10th of the 10th. So this was actually 3 days gone back. This might be a bit confusing given the naming is identical to the company's online and retail stores. It's likely, well, we will see more non-Windows 10 content in the store through, though, which already offers more than just Windows 10 apps and games, but also music, videos that are, of course, not specific to the operating system. So yeah, also, what I would like to see on the Xbox One, guys and girls, you know the steering wheel, so the PCs, right? Instead of going out and buying a console one, which costs about £300 to £400 for like a professional steering wheel. Say if you got it for the PC, I've got the Logitech G929 or G29 Logitech steering wheel with the force feedback and the steering wheel and the actual clutch and all that and the pedals. I would like the company, because it's USB, it's plugged into the USB, so you can plug it into there, you plug it into the power port. It'd be good if the Xbox One gets an update via in the future, so you can actually use that, use your PC sort, because at the moment they've done it so you can use webcams. That's good. Next feature, I heard they said there was going to be a full backwards compatibility for your keyboard and mouse, so you can use these on the PC, you can use these on the Xbox One, you can use them on PCs anyway, the keyboards and that. But also, they've got gaming controllers out. You've got these Pro controllers you can buy. I bought this ages ago. A Pro controller. These are the proper ones. Very high in sensitivity and all that. Very good. Very intuitive. But also, I would love it so you could actually record in 4K. That would be superb if you can record in 4K, but onto a hard drive. At least a 3.0, because I know it's mostly down to software, the only reason why you can do it. Now with a game, so if you're playing a game in 1080p, you can record that. Actually, if you're playing a game in 1080p or under 1080p, you can record that in 4K on the PC. It don't matter about the resolution, it just bumps up, it just like upgrades it a little bit, enhances it, so it does it to a like. But even though you'll see it's a bit choppy and all that, but at least it gives you that option there. But I would like also to have the controllers so you can do a lot of different PCs. Maybe play some old PC games as well through old apps. Maybe also bring, what's it called? Steam. Bring Steam on the Xbox One, because I did hear at some point they were going to bring Steam over to the Xbox One or to the X. Maybe we could play PC games on the actual systems and just do it like a sort of Nvidia Shield. So basically you can play it over on the Xbox One, you log into the app, and then if you're on the PC you can pull it over and stream it over to the Xbox One. That would be good. Anyway, guys and girls, I'm about finished, about done, 30 minutes almost into this video. But if you like this video, do like, favourite, share, comment, subscribe, favourite and all that. And cheers for watching. Stay safe and have a lovely day, guys and girls.